Welcome to my channel. This is Unstoppable Morgan.
Jayne.
This is Jayne. It's Jayne's birthday. Jayne's part of the Unstoppable Army, and we met because she did like a live call-in on my Patreon page when I do like live call-ins with you guys, and told her story. And we became friends, and she lives here in Florida. And so I'm here visiting her. And I met her, a couple weeks ago?
Yes, about a month ago.
And she has a pretty, has it been a month?
Almost.
Shit, time's flying
Maybe.
here in Florida.
I got a lot done, so it has to be.
You did get a lot done. I can't wait to show you guys. So I wanted to do like a blow up hot tub on the top of my truck. And she's like, I have a blow up hot tub. And she has one like indoors. It's amazing. Like tiki, everything. This girl has like a really cool setup. And so you can meet Jayne. And it's so fun. It's her birthday today. Do you want to say how old you are?
I'm 55 today.
She's 55 today, which is a great age.
Yeah.
And so we're going to ask Jayne some questions.
Whatever you want.
And we're going to get to know Jayne a little bit. She has a pretty incredible story. She's lived quite a life. When we talk, I think we're so similar. We have just so many wild stories because we put ourselves out there, right? And
Yes.
we just have lived, so we have a lot to talk about. Anyways, I show up on her birthday and she gives me a present.
We have matching robes.
And she gave me a robe, and it's just the best thing ever.
Because I knew she'd be freezing after she gets out of the water of the hot tub. Because it's a little down. Notice that the wind died, right?
Yeah, it did die down.
Oh, they said the Santa Ana wind stopped finally.
It's been really windy here in Florida. And, but yeah, so we're together, we're having fun, we're drinking some, we were a little nervous to go live because we've been having fun and whatnot, but this is your drink.
Are we allowed to curse? It's Patreon?
Yes, yeah.
It's Patreon?
No, this is the YouTube.
I'm sorry.
But you can curse.
I'll be good. Cheers.
You guys, cheers.
55.
55.
Still alive.
Still alive.
That's right.
Jayne has a pretty... You got a lot of wild stories, but your most recent one is...
Which one?
I know which one.
The funeral?
The funeral, the hurricane.
Oh, Jesus. During the hurricane, I made the videos.
Cheers, 55.
50. Cheers to 55.
55. Happy birthday.
Thank
We're also gonna light
and the
some
5,500 fucking mice. I got candles in there. I have 2 5s and a bunch of gold candles.
So any and all like donations, Snapchats, Super Chats, GoFundMe, I put all the links below. Anything tonight goes to Jayne. It's her happy birthday present.
And I got damaged during both the hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
I got bad water damage.
Her house got pretty annihilated by the hurricane.
It got lifted up in the air twice, once to the left side and once to the right side, which completely ripped out the understructure floor of the house, which allowed every animal in creation to run in.
Everything to come take over.
The barbarian horde of mice are in my house.
Yeah, they've taken over.
You can't catch them.
So she decided, you know what? The hurricane hit really hard in the house. Like she was saying, like it ripped holes in the side, animals infested. She was like, well, what can I do to fix this? So she turned her van into a tiny home, which is pretty amazing. She has a cat, and then she turned her shed into
a tiny home.
And she's been living out of the shed in the van.
And evicted by mice.
She got evicted from her own home.
Hundreds of mice. They're in the walls. They're in every closet. They're fucking everywhere. I'm sorry. They're everywhere. They're in the roof. They're in the walls. They're just everywhere. There are hundreds of them. I thought there were maybe 100. There's like 500. And they're laying, like, each mice can lay 20 babies at a time. Do you know? I'm never going to catch them. I called animal control. I've called 5 different agencies. You know what they tell me? Glue traps, and we're going to come and screw a trap to your roof. I said, so they can make more holes in my roof that I had the waterfall coming in because I got water damage. So I got mice and water damage and 1 possum that we think. We don't know. Trapped in a bedroom with the door sealed shut, barricaded because he's mean. No one will come and get him out since September. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on! I have cancer, you bastards! I was at 9/11, World Trade Tower. No one will come and help me. They're all in Fort Myers, making a shitload of money. They don't want to come here for some ice. That's it. I'm sorry. That's the fucking truth. I will reimburse you for your monetary.
So now, how about we show them your bomb shelter? I'm gonna give you a tour of the bomb shelter now.
I grew up in the Vietnam War, so yeah, we had bomb fucking shelters. I grew up in VW van. Please. Go ahead, unload.
Okay, unload it.
You
Okay,
in.
here you go. Here.
Wait, no, you go in, take the camera.
Oh, okay.
Go
Okay.
in.
This is her
Open
bomb
the door,
shelter.
but shut the door behind you.
I cannot. Hold on, there's talk radio on. I'm gonna get.
Turn it off.
Hold on. Where?
It says on and off. Right down. Down.
I did
By
it.
the blue lights.
Oh, it's right here.
Keep going.
There we go. I got it. Oh no, I didn't.
No, there's buttons. It says on, off, and up and down arrows.
You said you're an accountant, so get
Yeah,
Oh, on.
on, off. Speed.
You have it labeled on, off.
Because I'm blind.
Anyway. I'm gonna clean you guys. So anyways, she went through all that and she built a bomb shelter. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Raquel, thank you. This is her bomb shelter that she built. She's got an AC unit. I'm sorry I'm laughing. You're just like, look at, she kills me. This girl is something else. She's got a little fireplace. Oh, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, thank you, Incro. Happy birthday, Jane. We appreciate it. Yeah, so that's her house that's been infested after the hurricane. And so, yeah, girl after my own heart. Obviously, why we connect. You know, there's only so much you could do when it comes to, like, complaining and sitting back. Like, you took initiative. Like, what's the word you took? You're proactive. Oh, yeah, we had to close the door. You know, instead of sitting back and complaining, just do what you have to do to get by. Jayne is amazing. So, anyways. Oh, there's a cat here. Okay, hi. 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 How are you? Yeah, she's done a great job. I mentioned it. Okay, hold on. So, I mentioned this in the description, but I asked her if it was okay to tell her story, and she's like, you know what, I already told it. So she was a 9/11 first responder, and she has developed like respiratory issues since then, and she's not like being taken care of at all. It's just they're trying to come up with every excuse across the board to like not give her any type of like funding, medical insurance, that type of thing. Then her husband dies of a heart attack. After he dies, and she, you know, is now like taking care of personal affairs, finds out that he was like gearing up to leave her for another woman, and then meets this other woman at his funeral. And so when I did my confessions night on Patreon, which you guys can go back and watch that video if you want to, she called in. I gave my number out to let people call in and like tell whatever confession they had, and her confession was, I found this out about my husband that just died, and I can't like tell my friends or my family or his kids because, you know, he's a dead man now. And it's just heartbreaking. And so anyways, I asked her permission to tell the story. We're just an army here. Likely his kids have no idea who Unstoppable Morgan is. So she feels comfortable telling the story. So that's her life right now. But that's why she's just like such a gangster. She's a gangster. She made this little like bomb freaking shelter. And yeah, turned her van into like a tiny home. So she half lives in that, half lives in here. The house got taken out by a hurricane. Her husband's kids own the house. It's a big mess. And then going through cancer. So she's part of the army, and here we are. And she needs to start a spicy OnlyFans. She could. She has a blow-up hot tub in her living room. Anyways, it's her birthday. It's her 55th. And oh my God, thank you guys. Oh my God, thank you guys. Oh, you guys are gonna kill me. Thank you for that slice. Thank you for those cash apps. It's all going to Jayne. So we were talking, we are having like a good time, and I was like, no, I want to try to like do something nice for you. Like the doctors gave her till December to live, and so I told her like, you're not in a timeline, you know, like you're gonna be fine. You're healthy. You're fine. You're vibrant. You're beautiful. So, thank you. All of those donations will go straight to her, and we'll ask her some more questions. So let's go get to know Jayne. Thank you, Georgia. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat. So now I know why I needed to shut the door. There was a cat. What's that?
You see what is spray painted on the
Yeah, well, I showed that. That's beautiful. She's an artist as well.
See the cat?
Yeah, and then baby is a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
His name is Mouse.
Mouse.
See the irony, okay? That's the only thing he talks to. We tried 20 names.
20
And
names.
he said Booby. What's up, Booby? Because my step grandfather was.
Sorry, there's a
Jewish.
train. It'll go. It'll pass eventually. No one can hear you. She put this up because it's so windy. There's some privacy from the neighbors, you know? She has a nice setup. Thank you so much, Alex. Oh my God, thank you so much, you guys. She has a cute setup. Thank you for that super chat, Alex. I really appreciate it. Oh.
And 2 months later, the fucking month.
Sorry, there's a train, but I like trains.
You're gonna decorate your bed before the car.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
And we can show you.
Enjoy the train. So you drink Amaretto. I got it confused with armadillo. So I went to the store and asked for Amarillo. Amarillo. And she's like, what? I'm like, Amarillo. And she goes, armadillo. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought armadillo. Okay.
Like the animal, because they're dead on the side of the road everywhere. These poor little bastards.
And it's interesting.
They're
It's-
so cute,
She said
too.
it's a liqueur, so you
Yeah.
don't like smell like alcohol, which is
No, and it doesn't screw you up. It's like schnapps.
Yeah,
If
and then
you've
we
had
shared-
Sneak schnapps.
Yeah,
or
and then we shared
peppermint-
the story of that, and she said peppermint schnapps, which is it schnapps or schnapps?
Schnapps.
And my first time going to prom, I was real pretty when I was younger, and I got invited to quite
Did
a
you
few
see my
proms.
picture inside?
You're beautiful. You are absolutely
I
gorgeous,
was.
my love.
I was.
You
Cheers.
are still very gorgeous.
That
At
was cute.
55, happy birthday.
Thank you.
There you go.
I tried.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday.
My father said the worst thing, he was a Marine. The worst thing about cancer is that he got fat. Okay? He was-
What's the worst
he
thing
was
about cancer for
78.
you? Oh, I was going to ask you some questions. If
Oh.
you guys have any questions for Jayne, let me know. But I thought we could ask some questions.
You might not want to hear about the most horrible part.
Well, it's your 55th.
It's
so
number
let's,
2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Running to the fucking bathroom.
Okay.
Living in a van.
Oh, that's the worst part.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Gatorade bucket is not a Gatorade bucket.
Mm.
Okay? It's a latrine.
So if you guys are new here, yeah, she turned her van into a tiny home and then her little bomb shelter shed, and the house got ripped apart by a hurricane and then infested with all kinds of animals. And I know all about infestation.
Okay? Look at the little critter crawled in the other night, right? Fuck, I got 5 million holes.
So we have some
doing this
questions for you, Jayne.
thing. Okay.
You're 55 today. What was your favorite year? How old are you? What was your favorite year?
29.
29.
Yes.
When you were 29, oh, well, what made that year so happy?
I had just gotten. I was about to announce my candidacy for state representative, where I could actually start receiving contribution donations, money.
Okay.
And 6 months after, right before I was about to announce my candidacy on my 29th birthday, because you had to be 30.
You had to
It-
be 30
You had to
in
be
order.
30 in
Ah.
order to run. So on my 29th birthday, Richard showed up. We've known each other since we're 7 years old. We fell in love at sight. My favorite TV show before I ever met him was I Love Lucy. And I would throw a shit fit if I missed an episode because I was in love with Ricky Ricardo. His name was Richard Salvador.
He is Ricky.
He was Ricky with the black hair and the brown eyes. He was Ricky. He played the trumpet. I played the classical flute. I got a free ride to Juilliard and the School of the Arts, which my family turned down because they wanted me to run for politics. I didn't know the scope of the magnitude of my family in the Army and politics. I'm related to Patton and Princess Diana.
Yeah, so sorry about that, you guys. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for the super chats. Sorry it buffered for so long. So we were asking questions. It's our 55th birthday.
Hurricane. 55.
55.
Yay.
Yay. So your favorite year was 29 when you
Was
met Richard.
29 when I met Richard.
What was your, do you have anything in your 55 years that really stands out as the most like pivotal moment in your life?
The night me and Richard went out was the night JFK went missing on his plane.
Oh, shoot.
We hadn't seen each other since we were 18. We were 30 years old when he was walking out a door of a local convenient bodega. Okay, he was walking out of a corner store bodega across the street from his aunt's house, and I was walking in, and that was it. And then his aunt came. She worked for the school.
Well, I mean, like when it comes to like pivotal moment, like was there any type of like experience that you went through that really shifted your thought process or like how you were living your life? You know, like something that kind of like changed your path in a way and what you believed in, or you know.
I was about to run for state representative. Governor Whitman, Christine Whitman, had offered me the job as her personal assistant with an upgrade to deputy governor of New Jersey. She wanted to take me away from a Meals on Wheels program I was running. And I turned it down to stay because
You were in love.
Because I was in love, and the men who found Auschwitz were from my town.
So, like, would you say your pivotal moment was choosing like love over
money?
Over money.
Over
Okay.
money. I
So,
could have become a senator,
could have.
and I stayed running
Right. So, do you guys have any questions for her in 55 years? She says that, which I love, she gave me this robe, and I've talked to you guys about this in the past. I have like a hard time buying things for myself, like even though I
know
want
she
it for
does.
a while. And I always, when I'm in Walmart buying like dog bones and, you know, food or whatever, I see these like fuzzy robes and I'm like, oh, you need one of those. And I always talk myself out of it. I show up tonight on her birthday and she has a present for me in a bag and it's a fuzzy robe.
Matching robes. I needed a new one because I couldn't.
And then she told
I
me, she's
couldn't
like, I
use
sleep in
mine.
these things and I have one leg out.
Like
and
a blanket. It's
I don't
it's
even
like
take this off.
I was sleeping in a sleeping bag in the back of the car because it was too freaking cold in the house when it would drop down to 28 degrees here. Holy crap.
Florida.
I had to leave the house with the mice, with the heat, because the central air was destroyed by a tornado that lifted the house on both sides. Once with Hurricane Ivan, and then it went to the right with Hurricane Sandy and ripped the whole underfloor.
Yeah, she got annihilated by the hurricane.
The structural damage was beyond. And it was interior, not exterior.
The dogs are barking again.
It's okay.
Sorry, my voice is so raspy, but I was
smoking
thinking
a lot of cigarettes.
Well, it's not even.
my
I was
fault.
thinking about that. I was like,
And we're tired.
last night I went through that fiasco. If you don't know, you
Jesus.
can look back. The night before that, I barbecued and then went to sleep in my truck with the guy sleeping below where like Miles Davis is with the windows down and got eaten alive by mosquitoes. The night before that, got raided by the cops. And then the night before that was hanging out with that guy and then woke up at like 2:30 and I was like, we can't both sleep here. Like my truck's not meant for two people. Like, and he just kept, he's like, he's just,
I'm gonna put her up in my
he was
bomb
trying like
shelter for
everything
the
he
night.
could to like sleep with me.
With
Like,
a
like
nice
to not
flat
sleep, but you
plate.
know, like, so
Bring
like
the
wouldn't stop
dog.
touching me and kissing me. Like, just, would you stop fucking moving and like let me go to sleep?
That guy's looking for a green card marriage. Fuck him.
Well,
That's all he wants.
Well, yeah,
Something's
we'll see
wrong
about
there.
that. But
Yeah, no,
I mean, we won't see about that. But
No.
I
thank God.
was like very honest with him about it. And is this?
But he
are you looking
wasn't.
for a marriage? And
No.
he said no. And then I asked him, let's say we do get married, because I'm really into like the lifestyle that he wanted. Let's say we do. Would you prefer to live in America or would you prefer to stay in Bosnia and like Italy? And he said, yeah, I prefer to stay in my home countries and then just come here to fight. So anyways, I don't know if he wasn't like looking to live here. Anyway, so it's been a rough, and then like, yeah, I think a few days before that was Disney World and lighting my shit on fire and like, it's just been nonstop. So sorry I'm a little raspy.
What are the guy I was telling you about? I want to see his video.
Oh, and then Eric.
He set his collection of hats on fire with his diesel heater the night after you did. I told you, I found her fucking husband. That's it.
Oh, she found my
it.
husband.
I
He's a
found her
Canadian.
husband. That's it. He's Canadian.
Okay, so do you guys have any questions for Jayne? I'd like to know. Yeah, real men don't spit on women. Yeah, that was
awful.
absolutely awful.
And let me tell you, my ex, we spent 11 years together, engaged. Okay, I can't get into specifics right now, but the police told me until he physically hurt
No matter-
me, they couldn't do anything about it. He could spit on me. He could do anything he wanted to be until he hit me, until I could be admitted into an
Right,
emergency
that's
room.
the only time they'll step
There's
in.
nothing they can do about
But hold on,
it.
it is
if
your-
you're not married.
It's your birthday,
Barry.
so let's keep it light a little bit. Let's have some fun.
No,
You said
but
the
to
little-
show that she was in some serious shit yesterday.
Yeah, it was serious. Okay,
Out of nowhere.
I did ask if you had any questions for Jayne. She turns 55 today. Oh, now we're all talking about that guy. I mean, how can we not though?
He's a
there's
piece
so
of
ma-
shit.
There's so many opinions about it. Absolutely.
Next,
Okay, so what are your plans as far as your living situation?
I need air conditioning
And then take into mind like your cancer diagnosis.
because I have that big kahuna air conditioner.
So
I need air conditioning and oxygen.
okay.
Once it reached 90% humidity, and I'm coming.
You
I
want to
have
stay here in Florida. She's happier in Florida. She's also offered like her.
That's it. This is my home. New Jersey was where I worked and went to school, but this was my home. I lived a dual life. 6 months there, the rest of the time here. It's a long story.
How many kids do you have?
I lost 6 children.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I got as far as 8.5 months with Richard, and that was 2 years ago. He died on our baby's, what would have been our son's 2nd anniversary.
I remember you telling me that. And then when he died,
It was that day. Our son would have been 2.
life
I
just
know.
loves throwing you a bunch
Oh,
of just fire.
Because my birthday is 2/4/68.
How many fires can you put out? You know.
I know.
And,
Not a lot.
are you getting any federal aid?
None at all.
You don't have to answer
Just-
anything you don't want to.
Just SSI, disability.
Yeah, so she's on disability. Remember, she's also a 9/11 first responder. Florida Unstoppable Army got an AC. Thank you, Pamela. What kind of AC unit would you like if you were given one?
I would need something for the van in case I have to leave my home
Okay.
and have no place to live with the van. I would need like that EcoFlow, some kind of rechargeable air conditioner.
Yeah.
Kind of, something to cool
Oh,
the
and you
van
sent
out.
me that email. Like maybe I could get sponsored by them.
Yes,
Yeah, we should
because
reach
I
out.
have the $1,000 like Jackery, but a knockoff.
Mhm.
But the cat was pissed that he couldn't go outside, and he pee-peed on the charger, and I didn't know it
Oh,
was wet
shoot.
with cat urine. I plugged it in and shorted out my 1,000-watt back, like, jackery. So I would really need like a 1,500 watt. So I went out and bought, with my last like $600, 2 RV marine batteries. So I have 180 watts, amp
Yeah.
hours.
So we'll
of
find something
marine
that works
RV
for you.
and an inverter.
You probably need like a generator of some sort.
I need-
Absolutely.
yeah. I just need some way to be cool once that comes. And that's hard in the car.
Can you guys hear okay?
I have a funny accent. I'm sorry. It's West Virginia, Florida, and New Jersey. And a little New York. And some Newfoundland.
Oh, should we have a birthday cake?
Oh, yes, we do. We have hundreds of cupcakes. You brought some, and I have some. I have gold candles with a 55 inside.
Yeah. Houses, Sandra, it's not like livable. It's been infested with animals
We
because
can't
of
go
the
back
hurricane.
inside. We don't even know what's in there. We know there's a possum, and he made
Thank
me
you.
mean. They're like, I grab what I need and I run back out. That's it. That's how many there are. I'd say at least 1,000.
Yeah.
And they're the size of a hamster. And at least 1 raccoon and maybe 5 babies.
Lloyd was saying it's definitely going to take a generator to run an AC.
I know. I have 186 amp hours.
You have
of
the same
marine
bathrobe.
RV. I know, because they were on sale.
Our friend Jessica has the
It was
same
the
bathrobe.
clearance sale at Walmart.
It's Valentine's.
Valentine's Day is over at Walmart. They're already into St. Patrick's Day. These were
And
on
like
the
Easter.
clearance sale.
These are clear. It's not even
Valentine's Day yet.
They are trying to
That's
make
it.
you believe that like they're
It's
trying to like have
insane.
life fly by even faster than it should. You know,
It's
weird.
gone. There's
Do you guys
all-
have any questions for Jayne? It's her birthday.
Whatever
and
you want.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
I have a few.
I know.
And what's appropriate for you too?
I don't care. I don't care. At this point, I have nothing to lose. Cheers.
55.
Nothing to lose at 55.
When it comes to sex, are you okay with talking about sex a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Was there ever like a time that you felt like within your relationships, within the years experience, within your getting to know your own body, with what I mean by experience is like getting to know your own body, what feels good, what makes you like tick. Can you ever look back at a certain period time in your life that like either you were married for 10 years or in the beginning of your marriage or at the end of the marriage or where you're at now, being a widow? Have you ever felt like you were more at a sexual peak than another time?
Yes.
Like, is there a sexual peak that you ever had
Yeah.
if you're not still in it right now?
No. I know it's a... This is Patreon, right?
Yeah. No, it's you too.
I know
But we
they
can turn it
talk
into
about,
Patreon.
like, female ejaculation,
Okay.
where you could, like, flood the bed.
Oh.
Like a fucking
they call it like a
waterfall.
squirter these days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Richard would... Wow!
That's what you do.
Holy... Yes. And
Wow.
I didn't know that wasn't normal.
Oh,
Until
what's
I
normal?
I
Whatever
didn't,
being
I
told
didn't
in
know not
school.
wetting the bed because 2 other friends of mine had to put a towel down when they had sex because they flooded the bed when they came. As a woman, it was like you're peeing.
That's
And
wild. But
it
it's
is-
not pee.
No, it's not because it's very sweet. And Richard said it tastes like honey. It's very sweet. But if you eat garlic, it tastes awful. The more sugar you eat, the better you taste.
No.
Sorry, yeah. And all I eat is sugar all day long because I'm low diabetic. I'm hypoglycemic, so I have to eat sugar all day long. So the more sugar you eat, the better you are. Do not eat garlic and onions, bitches.
I think I got you too drunk on
That's
armadillo.
it. It's okay. I don't give a shit. I don't care anymore.
Who gives a fuck about anything?
I'm living in my fucking my father's tool shed. Okay?
I'm living in a car.
Let me tell you, my father, a 1-star General Delta Force, ended up living in the back of his 150 or 240? What is yours?
250.
250. Okay, living in the back of his fucking truck and his tractor trailer with a shower and a thing. All right, he had the great big cab version, so that when his ex-wife threw him out for like the 5th time. Okay, I have 6 brothers and sisters. I just found another one. Ricardo something, he's Spanish, and he's still in Indiana with my other 2 brothers, okay? I found a sister who lives 10 minutes from my fucking house. I have 2 brothers named the same name.
Pamela's guessing that this is not going to be monetized.
Oh, no.
Sorry to interrupt you. I have to read some comments.
I have to stop.
Yeah, you are. You talk
We need
too
the
much.
money. Please, I need 1 more year in my freaking shed. That's it.
We're trying to raise some money for Jayne.
Okay. I'm sorry. I told you, 35 years with the Marines in New York.
I have more
What
questions.
do you want?
Do you guys have a question?
I'm just going to answer questions.
Okay,
That's
the
it.
comments are flowing
talking
so
no
fast.
more.
I can see why you like her more. Yeah, she is absolutely a hoot. Yeah, you're beautiful.
Thank
You really are. She's a beautiful soul.
I'm
like,
telling you, we're related.
we have
We
to
are.
be.
We did our background lineages. I'm telling you, we're freaking
Thank you for
related.
posting that, Pam. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I love you, Pam.
Yeah,
You,
she's
Pam,
pretty.
deserves a fucking award
But-
for dealing with the whole Renee thing in the
I
beginning.
think like the
Jesus
reason why I
Christ.
haven't, honestly, the reason why I haven't called
Ay,
Pam
ay,
yet, why I haven't called you and like tried to engage
We
in,
need to
in
get
you.
Pam to Florida.
No, I just don't want to lose you. Like,
No.
you know, and like every person,
Wait,
I
where
feel,
does Pam live?
I don't even memorize
Pam,
these
you
things.
have to come to my fucking house. I'm sorry.
You should go here. I'm just afraid. I feel like every time I like end up meeting somebody and then like they get close
Yeah,
to me,
but I
and then
think Pam's a good soul.
I hope
Renee
so.
always wondered
I
about.
just want to keep Pam right where she is. I love
I
you.
know.
I feel like I have a mom like
I
that
know.
like logs on every day, and it's just like, hey, baby
Cheers to
girl.
Pam.
You know, like half the shit I
To
say is
Pam.
stupid, and Pam
For
probably
being up till
mutes
4 in
me.
the freaking morning.
You know, I just feel like I have a mom, and like I
I
don't want to
know.
lose you. So it's
No.
like I'm gonna keep you over here.
Mm.
That's hard. Have you like met people that cross you?
When I first
Speaking
got
of
here,
that guy right over there.
fuckers, the people next door. I'm in the hospital dying. I have 24 hours to live. I get attacked by a dog. I don't know that I'm dying of 9/11 cancer because they
Can't say
lying
that.
to me.
we got muted.
Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? I had
Pam's in
kidney
Pensacola?
cancer. Are you kidding me?
No.
Come down here.
No way, Jose.
Get out. Come on, you're 3 hours away. I'll give you my address.
Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, is that Johnny? My eyes are about John. It is Johnny. I thought she was pointing at the cat. No, it's Johnny. Oh, is it Jose? No, it's Johnny. My eyes are bad.
Mi esposo was a Cubano.
Hi, Johnny.
Cubano.
You're in quartzite. Pam is in the frozen tundra.
Newfoundland?
Okay, another question.
I'm from Newfoundland.
Since you guys don't have questions for her, or if you do, maybe just send a super chat. They all go to her.
Yeah.
I also, Pamela has been linking my like GoFundMe and all those things. All the money goes to you because it's your birthday. And we're raising some money.
Because the mice have taken over the house.
The mice took over the house.
I can't live
The
in there
hurricane really
anymore.
hit her hard, so she built like
I'm living in the shed.
She's like, but
You
she
wanna
didn't
show them
complain
the
though.
shed?
That's what I love about her. She didn't complain. I mean, there's days you could probably sit out here and be like, fuck this, gosh darn my life. But she turned her shed into a bomb shelter
Show
and then
them
turned
the
her
shed.
van into a tiny home.
Which
So
she's going to help me get the front
I'm
seat
gonna show you guys
out.
one more
Go.
time the bomb shelter.
Go.
I'm gonna keep calling it
Show
that.
them the mouse.
It's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's the house. But so she's living in here. Hi. So you can see why her and I definitely relate. We get along because it's my kind of bitch, right? Some nice mamacita you have there. Yeah, it's the bomb shelter. She's got a heater. She's got everything. Anyways, I love it. So anyways, any of your guys' super chats or GoFundMe's, all that good stuff, Cash Apps, whatever, goes to her tonight.
He goes, Ma.
Yeah.
He calls me Ma.
Yeah, you're my spirit sister.
Oh, Christ.
Okay,
Oh, here.
so my... Oh,
There's
yeah, show me what you
anyone
have there.
this? Okay, in
Does
the
she
room,
have anyone that's going to fix the house?
no one.
No.
No one.
Her husband died of a heart attack, right?
My mom, my dad died, and my grandma. My whole family's dead.
Oh my God, thank you so much. $55 for your 51st.
Thank you.
That is so sweet. Oh my God, thank you so much. Morgan's NC Adventures. Oh my God, we have
I'm
the
trying-
same name.
I'm trying to be as honest as I can.
Okay, what do you have? Thank you so much.
If you
That's so
can show.
generous.
On,
Hi!
in that room right there next to you?
Oh, should we show the hot tub?
Yeah. In the room right next
How
to
much to fix it all? Oh, who knows?
you. 1,200.
12, that's all you
To
need is
pay- I
1200?
need 1,200 to pay the taxes, so I have 1 year. The doctors are giving
Oh,
me...
so you're backed
1
up on your
year.
property tax.
The doctors are giving me 1 year to 1 day to 1 year.
So you're just behind on property tax. And I keep
Yes.
telling people this. They're like,
Yes,
yeah, go
I owe $1,200 for the property tax so I can live in the shed and run the air conditioner.
When is that due?
That's May 1st, May Day.
My birthday.
Kid, your birthday is May Day. That's
Yeah.
the day my dad died. That's the day he got his wings for the paratroopers.
It's gonna be fun.
I know.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, Lord Christ.
Hi,
But that's what's happening. So I'm getting no help from anyone.
Well, you are.
Because my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my uncles, my
make sure
my
you're
mother's
okay.
2 brothers committed
She's part of the army.
suicide.
Like, you're always gonna be okay if you're part of the army. you know that?
I know. You guys are freaking great.
They're insane. It's like on another level, right? You've seen it. That's how I met her. Like, she's part of the army.
They give my mother this fucking, wait, here, let's see.
Sandra, thank you so much for that super chat.
This is my mother.
Thank
This is me
you.
and my mom. When
Sandra
I
just
first
gave me
started,
$10.
I was 12 years old. When my mother became a first
Hi, James.
responder for the town. That means blackouts, blizzards, any time that we have to take over the town. When 1999 3 hit, I had just become a first responder. In September 11th, in June 11th, I had a car crash. And it took 12 firemen to get me out of the car at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was dead. I was
You've
gone.
been through a lot.
That was my introduction. I had already taken my oath to become
Well,
a
hold
first
on, though.
responder.
We do this very easily. We go down into the deep, dark stories.
Which is this?
Oh, and this is the
citation we received. This is what we did for. So, come my accident for 1993, I became a first responder.
She was a first responder for 9/11.
The first
It's just she has
9/11
a plaque
in
here. But I
1993.
also don't want to show your entire information.
It's okay. My mom's dead.
Okay.
She's gone. And that's not my last name.
Thank you,
anyway.
RV Davy. Thank you so much for that super chat. Happy birthday. Do what I can. Love you. Everyone loves you. Does anybody else have a question? I have a question. I have another question. Would you recommend living in a household with somebody that you love and like having a lifestyle where you're every day, all day living together? Or do you think that it might be okay to have like 2 different houses, but be committed, but you have your own personal space?
While my husband and I were together, he had to work at a fur factory in Brooklyn. We had his children for visitation from May to August because it's in Florida. That's different months than Jersey. So I would be at our trailer at the Delaware Water Gap with his children for 3 months of the year.
Yeah.
Where he would only come up on the weekends because he was working in Brooklyn for a very prestigious fur factory.
So how'd that work for you?
It worked pretty well. Me and the kids got along very well. I thought they had no
Oh
complaints.
my God, you guys are so generous.
They didn't want to go home. They were very interested in my daily activities. Were when there wasn't some crazy first responder.
Okay, hold on though. I'm gonna reel you back in. Would you say that it's like beneficial to maybe have like a different homestead, like even if you live next door to each other, having a
Yes.
separate space?
Yes.
Or do you think that it's more beneficial to have one space?
Separate spaces.
Right.
And he finally understood that.
Okay.
He finally.
Do you guys have any
got it.
questions? Sorry, I'm smoking. Yeah, I'm not sorry. Do you guys have any questions for?
Especially with what you do for a living. Just fucking light it up again. I don't
I
care.
don't give a fuck about anything at this point. Isn't that what she said? Oh, isn't that what the shed is for? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The shed is because I can't live in the house anymore. I'm living in the screen room in my van.
Thank you, Jose. Jose, hi. I didn't know you were
Oh,
here.
hey, Jose.
We love you, Jose.
Oh, I wonder if
I have his
something
2
funny.
boxes that he sent me. I can't wait to open them.
Tikera Tupinga.
Te quiero tu pinga. Oh, no, you
Mi
just gave me...
amor.
No, stop.
he
You're
don't
giving me
know what it
flashbacks of
means.
the Italian. You just hurt my heart. I just felt a jab right
That
here.
was my husband's favorite line, Jose. And only Jose will understand.
Okay.
He was Dominican Cuban.
Oh my God, another super chat. Thank you,
His
Free to
uncle
Chill.
is
Thank
the-
you so
his-
much, you guys.
My husband's
All these super
uncle-
chats go to Jayne. It's her
Wait.
birthday.
Jose will
Thank you.
understand. This is to Jose because I love Jose. I love
Who
Jose.
doesn't love Jose?
My husband's mother's brother is the general of the Dominican Republic. His father is Salvador in Cuba. Okay?
Oh, wow.
You looked that shit. You already know that
Oh my
shit,
God.
honey.
Thank you,
Okay?
Becky.
They got screwed.
Becky
big
just gave
time.
you $20.
Thank you, honey. Listen to me.
I told you. Yeah, so
giving
now we
me-
know what she's
listen.
raising money for. It's for her property taxes.
The #1 cancer institute
You're going to be fine.
in
Everything's
the
fine.
United States.
You
who
don't have
works-
cancer. Who has
listen,
cancer? Nobody has cancer.
Who works with NASA. I have the same problems as NASA because I've been irradiated. So I'm dying of the astronaut disease. Where my teeth are falling out. That's why I posted the video of the guy losing his face. It already hit my nose. You see my nose is black. It's like it's dirty.
Yeah.
That's where all the bones are deteriorating. I posted the
No,
video
you're
with-
not.
I know.
You're telling me, but I have a hard time.
know.
She
She hasn't seen that shit yet.
Yeah, I have a hard time with
But-
all this. I'm in denial. Ignorance is bliss, type of thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather hold you and love you and
I
hang
know.
out with you than know what's actually happening.
But
Yeah. So I'm a little bit awkward. But another question for the 55-year-old. All right, so you answered the question about your like sexuality and your favorite time in your life.
The rose.
If you could go back to any age at this point in time, you're so young, you're only 55.
Yeah.
But if you could go back, where would you go?
17.
17.
17.
What was going on at 17?
I was thinking of becoming a nun
You were going to become a nun.
because I have polio. And my grandma was very honest to the point of being like, holy shit, blunt, you know? And I love my grandma. I love my mother. And we were the closest. We were only 21 years apart. And my mother and I were mostly brother sisters to each other. But my grandma was honest from the day I was born. And at 5 years old, told me sex was nothing. That was
Ooh,
it.
Grandma told you sex was nothing.
That it meant nothing. It was just a fleeting moment in time.
Thank you, Jay Anto, for that $20. It is a fleeting. Thank you
It
so
is.
much. We really appreciate you. And if you guys send a super chat that I don't see, I'm sorry. I'm just engaged in conversation.
We keep losing the signal because of my Starlink. I'm sorry.
We thank you guys so much.
Thank you. So Grandma told me that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And that's it. And we won't know until it's over or it continues whether it was meant to be.
I'm convinced at this point that it's not. I can see where sex feels like it's nothing if it just feels like it's a duty of yours and that's something you should be doing.
Yeah.
But that's where I was kind of struggling with this whole Italian guy. Like, I was looking forward to that moment that we finally got to, like, engage with each other. And, like, I'm into, like, missionary sex. I just, like, I just wanted him on top of me. I wanted him, like, he was a very good kisser. And I just was looking forward to that intimate connection, like, sweaty bodies together. I don't even know where I was going with that anymore.
Shy chat.
Who
But
cares?
I know. You want the romance. You want the Cinderella story, the bullshit crap that they've been telling you since you were 5 years old in cartoons. It doesn't exist.
That's where I was going. Yeah, with your mother saying sex is like nothing. Yes, I could see where, like, if it is like a duty and something you have to do, you know, like, I follow a lot of Mormon people for some bizarre reason. It's very weird on YouTube. I don't know why. Just like a thing. Yeah, the mothers typically tell the daughters when they get married, you know, they've been taught nothing. They don't know anything other than
They can't read.
you're
they
the
can't
only
write.
one that can give this to your husband. And so what do you take in when you're being told that by your mom? Like, you're the only one that can give this to your husband, so you better basically put out whenever he wants it. And so sex becomes a duty. And so I don't believe that sex is, like, not good for a woman. I think that time and place and emotions involved, like, all of those physical aspects of just wanting to be close to somebody's body and being really sweaty and, like, into each other. I like to sweat.
It just be fruitful
And, like,
multiply.
Yeah, well,
to
even if you're not multiplying, I mean,
preserve-
even if you're just,
to preserve
like, being
the
that connected to each
Christianity
other. Yeah.
or each whatever you believe in, kind of thing. That's all it is.
Yeah.
To outpopulate the next religion. That's all it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
55.
Wait, hold on. I have it too long. I fucking told you.
Okay, does anyone have a question for Jayne on her 55th birthday? I'll probably stop this live here soon because I've been feeding her quite a bit of armadillo.
Oh, we forgot about that.
We have to do the birthday cake.
Oh, wait, birthday cake at the hot dog. Either that is turned off by now.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
That I watch? Yes. One. Well, two.
Karen Jackson just sent you $25.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Karen.
much. You guys, all of the donations go to Jayne tonight. It's her birthday, and we're trying to pay her property taxes so she can just live comfortably and
In my shed.
in her shed and go through her cancer treatments and take care of her cat. Live here in Florida.
And just wait.
And
They
live your-
gave me 1 year.
Live your best life, you know?
1 day to 1 year.
You,
With
they
the
gave her till
possibility of
December.
2,
They gave her
because
till
they don't
December, and I
know.
was like, you need to stop that.
Just-
Like,
just- you don't
stop this
know.
whole, like, you're
We
dying
don't
in
know.
December. You're not
That's
dying
all
in
they
December,
said.
okay?
We don't know till it happens. And
Love
that's it.
is a very powerful drug. And
I
so now you're surrounded by the army, and they all know you, and everyone's going to love you and support you for a very long time, and you're going to be fine. So,
We could do the hot tub.
yeah, she needs $1,200 for property taxes. We've raised $306 tonight.
Thank you.
It's not me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't ditch my mailbox. No, I'll have that mailbox. Yeah.
I put it up because you told me to put the
Yeah.
P.O. box up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
finally got a P.O. box.
I go check my mailbox if I'm not in town, which I'm not anymore. I left that part of town because it was a little bit dangerous at that point, like, you know, with everything that happened. So
We put a new
But it's
one up
so,
on
it was
mine.
just so funny because when I called you, it wasn't like needing a place to go. It was like needing someone to talk to.
And that night, I put the P.O. box back up.
It's so crazy. And then, so I call her because I was like, I just needed someone to talk to. And like I was telling her earlier, I've like been neglecting all of my friends. I just like don't get back to people. I don't respond text messages. I don't call people back. And last night it was like a rough night and I just needed to talk to somebody that was just like cool. And
Yeah.
I was like, Jayne, I need to call Jayne. And so I found your number because my phone's so like, I put my number on a live stream. So it's like flooded with like all kinds of weirdness.
I told her, if the CIA can trust me, so
And then
can
you tell me it's your birthday. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm like, what? Okay, let's go have a birthday party. So that's what we're doing. So we're getting a little drunk and having
Let's
a
go to
birthday
the
party.
hot tub.
Hot tub.
It should be ready. You can show this to them.
We're going to the hot tub.
I'm gonna pass out.
Yes, you can send her stuff to my address, my P.O.
Yes.
box, and we're going to keep it like that.
There's
Just
a
to,
reason why.
yeah, just keep things safe. So if you guys want to send her stuff, that'd be really awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
it.
you want an ACE unit. Is there anything else that you would like? If people wanted to give something
If I
to you?
can't stay living in here to cover the property tax.
No, you're going to get the property taxes. What else
Okay.
would make your life nice?
The AC unit for the car.
Okay.
The EcoFlow or whatever the hell it is.
Okay, you need an
like,
AC unit.
Something to cool the
She
car
needs some
off
fans.
besides the car itself, because it's a 2015
Yeah.
Dodge Caravan. It's got 180,000 miles that we think we know of because it keeps flip-flopping from 179 to 192 to 183. So the mechanic at Firestone was like, I'd say 180 and let's just split the difference in the middle.
Right.
Something's wrong here somewhere. But it's got new brakes, a 2-year-old transmission this year.
Just me, Sue. She's not doing a YouTube channel.
No.
Let's answer some comments. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to know some friends that are donating to you. And
I'm not doing the monetization.
tell Jayne my birthday was on the 1st of 1993.
Oh, shit.
Coworker took me out for lunch. When we got back, it was all over the news.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a car accident
that's from Raymond's porch.
the night before September 11th.
Hold on.
I had taken my introduction
Porch views.
in August of 1993 in front of 3 federal, a state, and a municipal judge to be able to do all 3 terrorist, local, and then I would do identifications of dead bodies we found in the town. I would go
Right.
in with them. These are kids I went through high school with. Okay, so my friend, I can't say his name, but it belongs with a C, would come and unlock the door and let me go in first to identify the body. After 3 weeks of being in there in July with no electricity, no heat, no air, no nothing.
You have stories for days.
For days.
For days and days and days. But I would like to acknowledge, sorry to interrupt you, but I'd like to acknowledge the person that just donated $100 to you.
Thank you.
That was absolutely incredibly insane. 426,
Yes.
thank you so much.
I'll explain what happened.
I can't wait to like install the AC unit for you, get the property taxes paid. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. So after that,
Let's just go to September 11th.
oh, you want to go back there? But hold on, it's your birthday.
Okay.
Let's keep it a little bit lighter. We don't want to get too dark.
Okay.
You and I could talk about that.
Okay.
Princess, my princess, would you like to make a birthday wish?
A birthday wish.
Yeah.
That I get at least one more year.
It's about time to sing happy birthday to you.
Okay.
You want to?
Yes.
Okay.
Do your lovely flower cake. It's so pretty.
It's a really pretty cake.
It's so beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna sing happy birthday to Jayne. Dun 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 dun. We have a flower. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like a big flower. Because you're a flower.
Thank
You little bright. Oh, you can't look. You have to walk away. You have to go. No, you have to go over there. Okay. Yeah, you have to leave.
That make me get up.
Yeah.
That's
Stretch your legs.
possible right now.
Okay, don't. Don't. Just close your eyes. You better come up with a good wish.
Polio.
Living in a car.
Christ, first thing is
There's gonna be a
living in
new
my
name for a
bag.
like a
Do I live in my
like
shed
it's
or
not
my bag?
arthritis. It's not it's fucking living in a car.
Versus the van.
Living
my shed.
LIC hitting us hot. You know.
Christ.
LIAC.
I just need
LIAC. I'm struggling from LIAC.
I need AC to run my
You
oxygen.
better close
please.
your eyes. This is bad luck. Please donate to LIAC. Do not open your eyes. It's bad luck. Think of your wish. Okay.
Trust me.
Think of your wish. Hold on. This is taking a lot longer than
Come on, hurry up.
All right, one more question
Okay,
for
what?
you.
Christ.
If you could fuck a 35-year-old
Yes.
or a 65-year-old, which one would you
A
choose?
75-year-old. That's it, flat out.
Close your eyes! It's taking me fucking... Oh, shit, we're losing fucking... Oh, no! That's the saddest thing I've ever seen. I have a backup plan.
It's in the refrigerator.
That was the most beautiful cake. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's too much.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that was horrible. Oh,
Because he
Morgan.
sets it too
Morgan, you
sideways.
made me laugh too hard. It's okay, I have a backup plan. You're gonna get one candle. Do you have a lighter? We can clean all this. That was the most beautiful cake.
Oh.
You know what? Can you pick out a lighter?
Sweet.
Just don't look down. Whatever you do, shh. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's fine. Happy
There we go.
birthday to you. I destroyed your patio to you. No, really. Happy birthday
Thank you.
to
Look.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jane. Happy birthday to you. Happy 55. Make a wish. Did you?
I did.
Okay,
yes.
good. Now you have to eat this cupcake.
Christ.
Not the cake that's on the ground, but and you need a cake in your face because what's a birthday without a cake in your face?
Right. I do.
Mm.
Oh, we have paper towels.
Here, you can get me back.
Okay.
No, no, the whole thing.
No.
This is quite a messy affair.
I know. No more paper towels. In
Miles
there.
Davis.
In here.
Oh, you come with supplies.
Should be paper towels. Oh,
You're beautiful.
thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Jane. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. Thank you for the love and support. We appreciate it. Sorry, I dropped the cake.
Oh, fun. Leave it. Yeah, later.
be eating cake off the ground for the rest of the night.
We're fighting the cats and the dogs for.
And we're going to let you guys go and probably drink a little bit more armadillo. Hot tub?
Yes.
I can't believe I dropped that fucking cake. I'm trying to get over it. I'm in a mourning phase. You need more cupcakes in your life.
I got that one right there.
Okay. You need a napkin? Yeah. Hope that you don't get any.
They're over there.
Should we sign off? I mean, I dropped the cake. Any last questions for my love over here? We love you guys. Sorry I dropped the cake. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for all the support. You guys are amazing. I can't believe that. We raised over $600 for you tonight. Yeah. And it's gonna go to a good cause. So
Thank you.
happy fucking birthday.
Thank you.
And you guys are absolutely amazing. The Unstoppable Army is real, and like it's just so crazy, isn't it?
I know.
People are so giving and so loving, and we love you. Is there anything that you want to say to anyone for your
Thank you.
55th?
For everything.
Oh, not for me. Like you on.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna cry.
I know. You're like me. I cry because like everyone.
I
It's
know.
so nice. Like we live in like such a dark world, and then you go on the internet and you
Yeah.
find like that was the goal behind this channel, was to like find like-minded people, and so now you see the power of it. It's like really overwhelming, isn't it?
know,
It's
it
a
is.
lot.
Too much.
It's
Thank
a
you.
lot. So thank you guys so much for the help, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night, you guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna clean up my mess and enjoy my friend. And thank you so much. No hot tub. Yeah, probably not. We've been.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. We have tomorrow. You don't have to do everything one day, you know? Johnny, hello. Jose, hello. Good night. Thank you, Pamela, for helping so much with like putting all those links. Thank you for the super chats, you guys. Thank you for the Cash App. Like, thank you so much. That's pretty magical. So again, all the money goes straight to her, and yeah, she's just trying to pay her property tax. So let's get it done, son. And then you can just chill out, you know? You don't have to worry. I think the worst is worrying, you know, waking up every day with a worry. So we'll take that worry away from you, and you can just live out your life how you want to live it. And you're not dying in December. That doctor's crazy. Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He read a weird book somewhere. Okay. Good night, you guys.